Good morning. Let's try that again. Good morning, everyone. My name is Reverend Natalie, and I am the interim minister here.
And my name is Alana, and I am the Director of Religious Exploration.
And we both work here in this fabulous community at the Edmonds Unitarian Universalist congregation. We are so glad you've joined us here this morning in Chapman Hall and through your screens. Welcome to the Edmonds Unitarian Universalist congregation. We are a pluralistic faith community of seekers, humanists, atheists, theists, agnostics, and everything in between. We're committed to treating each other with compassion and respect, to learning from one another, and to sharing our resources to help build a more just world. We gather weekly to connect, to wrestle with life's big questions, and to rededicate ourselves to living into our Unitarian Universalist values of justice, equity, generosity, pluralism, transformation, interdependence, and love.
Whether this is your first Sunday with us or you've been here more Sundays than you could ever count, we are so grateful you've chosen to be here this morning. Welcome, everyone. If this is your first time with us on site this morning and you have not yet had a chance to visit the welcome desk in the narthex, we invite you to do so after the service. Our wonderful welcome team will be glad to answer your questions about our congregation. If you're joining us online, please go to our website at euuc.org and click on the tab that says, I'm new. Then click on, what are you interested in? To learn more about opportunities to get involved in our congregation. This is a special Sunday because we're celebrating the end of Religious Exploration's program year. Today you'll have the chance to hear from our children and teachers about what they've learned this year and why they love their classes. We are also thrilled to have our special guest, Grammy-nominated singer and composer, choral conductor, music director, and vocal activist, Melanie DeMore, joining us again. Thank you, Melanie, for traveling to be here and sharing your gifts with us. We are always thrilled to have you. As we begin our service, we remind you to please silence your phones. And we invite everyone to remember that we welcome all children for all parts of our worship service and that the noises they make are sacred and holy. And here are a few announcements. We will need our junior worship associates for that.
Our jambalaya ingredients were lost. So we are having pizza and salad for lunch today, not jambalaya. This meal is in partnership with the Racial Justice Committee and will be celebrating Juneteenth National Independence Day and Pride. Intergenerational connections and investing in youth. Help us invest in the youth of our beloved EUC. Join us today after the first Sunday lunch from 12:15 to 1:15 p.m. for a lively workshop where we'll dream big about our youth. We'll hear stories on how people have bonded across generations, reflect on the importance of our youth and RE programming, and brainstorm ways to make more multi-generational connections. We will have childcare available during this session. And now we'll open our service with our land acknowledgement.
Let us remember that our congregational home, this site on which we are gathered this morning, is placed on the ancestral lands of the Snohomish people, who have inhabited this region of the Salish Sea since time immemorial, and who continue their livelihoods on these lands today. May we all live and learn humbly as allies to the Snohomish. Each week, we commit and complete a sign and a signal of our faith tradition, Unitarian Universalism, by placing a flame in the bowl of this chalice. Week after week, month after month, year after year, we light this chalice to symbolize the warmth of this community and the flame of our hope, which still burns brightly even in the midst of challenging and uncertain times. We light our chalice with these words from Christian Smith and Alexis Capin. We light this chalice for the children and youth and for all of us, celebrating the flame of faith lit in each of us, honoring the light each of us bring into the world, rejoicing in the community we create together.
Now let us say our affirmation. You can say it out loud, read it along, listen to the group reading, or otherwise participate as you wish. We need each other, and so we come to this place to work and dance and laugh and cry and think. We call ourselves a religious community, not because this place is in itself holy ground, but because what we do here and say here and are so, so let it be.
Thank you, Junior Worship Associates. We so appreciate you being with us this morning, and we also are so thrilled to have Melanie back with us today. Thank you so much, Melanie, for being here. We missed you, friend.
Hi. We're going to sing along, everybody. We're going to put those lyrics up. For Each Child That's Born by Dr. Isai Maria Barwell. Okay? Stand up, everybody. Let's sing if you can. All right? We got... For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For each child that's born, arms up, morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are mothers of courage and fathers. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy and brothers of love. We are soldiers of life and the builders of nations. We're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are one. Beautiful.
Thank you so much, friend. It is so good to have you back with us. We missed you. We love you too. And now is the time in our service when I'm going to invite our children and youth and their grown-ups to come join me over on our rainbow rug for a very special story. No one else is going to come up here with me this morning? Guys, there's so much space on the rainbow rug. I know you want to. It's so fun up here. You get to sit on the floor. There's cushions. Aw, thanks, friends. Come on up. All right. More friends. Wow, welcome, everyone. It's so good to see you this morning. So this morning's story is a very special one. It's called Wherever You Go by Alexandra Penfold and Suzanne Kaufman. Every day's an adventure watching you grow. You're one of my favorite people I know. Where will you go? Who will you be? I savor the moments that you're here with me. I wish for you days that are sunny and breezy, and help from a friend when things are not easy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to know I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you when you try your best and when you know that it's time to rest. I hope you'll feel deep pride too in all the things that are uniquely you. Our time together feels both short and long. You are the words to my favorite song. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to know I'm so proud of you. You're an early morning, a brand new start. You are sunbeams and poetry, a true work of art. You're my best adventure. You're my wildest dream. I love being with you. We make a great team. The big world is waiting, and when it's time to go, I'll hug you so tight, and I hope you will know. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will always, always, always love you. And that, my dear friends, is our story for all ages this morning. Thank you so much for joining me up here on our rainbow rug. So good to see you all. Melanie, my friend, as we sit with that story, will you really guide us in some song? Thank you.
Everybody, can you hear me? Wherever you go, whatever you do, we will carry you close. We will walk with you. And we love you so. And we always will. Whatever you do. Wherever you go.
All right. Today we celebrate the end of another religious exploration year at EUUC. This year, our amazing teachers explored the values of Unitarian Universalism with 74 children who attended regularly and 93 visitors. We met 3 Sundays a month, twice in our RE classes, and once a month we met all together with kindergartners all the way through 12th graders to learn through art. Through these classes, we explored, we learned, we talked, we played games, we ate popcorn, we sipped tea, and we made art while building community. And as a note to those joining us in our online service, it is our policy to protect the privacy of children in our congregation by avoiding showing their faces online. So you may notice that we have more slides than you are accustomed to, because now it's time for one of my favorite parts. We get to hear from our teachers and the kids, and I would like to start by inviting up Claire Catania. She is one of our teachers from the Bluey class.
Thank you. I am honored to speak on behalf of the rotating team of RE teachers for the kindergarten, first and second graders, also known as the Bluey class. Former lead minister of this congregation, Robert Fulgham, summed it up all in the title of his best-selling book, All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. So no pressure, right? Of course, as Unitarian Universalists, we find truth and draw meaning from a wide variety of sources and texts. In our classroom, we learn from the sacred teachings of the secular children's cartoon, Bluey. A typical class starts with a circle on the floor while we light our chalice with our very own affirmation, and if any Bluey classers want to join me, we are Unitarian Universalists with minds that think, hearts that are open, and hands that are ready to serve. After that, it's time to get down to the most important order of business, snacks. With our bellies full and our hands occupied with the snacks, we watch a single short episode of Bluey. And for those unfamiliar with the premise, the series follows our central character, Bluey Healer, her little sister Bingo, and their parents, Chili and Bandit, along with a rich community of family and friends. This quirky collection of anthropomorphic Australian dogs struggle with many of the same trials and tribulations our littles and their caregivers face every day. Lessons in sharing, trust, friendship, communication, and I suppose all you really need to know. After each episode, students reflect on how these concepts have shown up in their own lives before channeling their boundless energy into a related craft or activity. Favorites this year included making ocean tubes and any game that involved running around the classroom. On behalf of the Bluey class, thank you to all our teachers, Alana, Irene, and students for another fun-filled year.
Thank you, Claire. Now I would like to invite up Gail and Gabby and Ruth and Charlotte from our Holy Troublemakers class.
All right, hello. So, hi. Okay. You got to keep it energy-filled when you're working with 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. You got to keep it real, too. Okay, so I'm Gabby Lanier, and this is
Gail Lieberg.
And we taught the 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade RE this year. So this year we had a lot of fun combining lessons about well-known holy troublemakers and then amazing activists in our own congregation. We also did some small-time troublemaking of our own. So in December, we invited Nora Thompson. You probably didn't realize we were talking about you today. To talk about her holy troublemaking. She shared how ICE unjustly arrests immigrants and people of color in our country and our community. She then shared how she volunteered with Rapid Response and Court Watch, so we invited her to come and just talk to our class. the kids, as they were kind of hearing some of this information, they started getting worried about, how are kids being affected by ICE? Because some of these children, their parents are arrested, and then the children then have to go with their other parent and wait while their parents are in court or awaiting trial. So after having this discussion, we worked with Nora and we put together these bags with crayons and coloring sheets, and then most importantly, candy. And we called them courtroom blessing bags. Nora then took these bags home with her and she took them to her next court watch. Okay, Charlotte, take it away. Oh, it's this part right here.
This year we also explored nature through art. Here are pictures of our nature mandalas. There, right there. Look at all this amazing art. Took me a minute, sorry. And then, yeah.
So we also learned about our reciprocal relationship with nature and how we can show our gratitude to nature right here at EUUC. We decided to make our grounds more inviting to nature by planting a pollinator garden. As the year progressed, we planted seeds of native pollinator plants like lupin and columbine and showy milkweed. Since February, we've been caring for our plants, and today we will plant them and release our butterflies to help get the pollination underway. Watch for our new sign, displayed here by Ronan, that shows that we are registered on the map of the National Pollinator Pathway.
Finally, this year we learned about 7 generations. This means that we both learn from and teach the 3 generations from ancestors that come before us and the 3 generations that come after us. By being holy troublemakers, we honor the ancestors and pave the way for those who will come after. Take a look at our 7 generations project.
So this is kind of what it looks like. Each kid made their own medallion, and we have 2 of these. All right, so each color that a kid painted, it represents a special question, and then each circle was painted by a different kid.
Question: what did I learn from others this year? What was passed down to me? Love and nature. Yeah.
Yep. You can say both answers, yeah.
Answer: love of nature. Give back what you have taken.
What advice do I give to my future self?
I am enough. Charlotte, don't give up.
Okay. What do I hope that is still around? That is something I really care about.
Playgrounds. All cats, bills, no ice.
Only the ice that we eat. What do I still want in 7 years?
The trees and playground.
My sister Etta.
And then
What do I hope no longer occurs in 7 years?
no more environmental impact. No more Donald Trump. No, not one bit. Never for the world. Not what I want. Never.
What is my higher power? What holy troublemaking does it call me to do?
Love of Earth.
What do I encourage future kids to do?
Be kind, caring, and lovable to nature.
All right, that is it. Thank you so much for checking out. Love those guys. One thing that I got into the practice of this year, every time I wanted to say no, stop, I'm talking, please don't, I'd say, I love you, please stop talking. So just one quick thing. I wanted to say that we're going to hang up one of the 7 Generations chains in our classroom for us to enjoy and then look at from time to time. And then the other chain we're going to put into a time capsule. It's probably just going to be a cardboard box. And then we want to open that in 7 years. And then along with the chains, we have letters that the kids wrote to themselves in 7 years. So we're going to open that up and then mail them out to everybody. So, who knows in 7 years what these holy troublemakers will be doing. So we'll find out.
All right. Thank you, holy troublemakers. Now I would like to invite up Ginger and our Simpsons acting crew to join me on stage to share what you guys learned this year.
Crew ready? And I'm Ginger. And I have had the pleasure of spending time with our youth and, talking, listening, and sometimes disagree, right? And I was really privileged to be an RE teacher this year. There were several of us that actually worked with our youth this year, and I'm so glad that I'm getting to talk about it. Our middle and high school age students came together to decide what we would do this morning, and they decided to share the episode, Bart Sells His Soul. And so, are you familiar with The Simpsons? Yeah. You know what a really holy program it is. And so, this one was a favorite of many of our children. So since we don't have time to show the episode, our fine young folks are going to act it out while I narrate the story. Okay, ready? Okay. During a church service, Bart plays a trick on the congregation. Milhouse, Bart's best friend, tells Reverend Lovejoy, and Reverend Lovejoy punishes Bart by having him clean the organ pipes. Bart is indignant with Milhouse, who claims he feared the damnation of his soul. Bart proclaims that there is no such thing as a soul, and he agrees to sell his soul to Milhouse for just $5. So he puts Bart Simpson's soul on a piece of paper and gives it to him. Lisa, his sister, warns Bart that he will regret selling his soul, but he does not believe her. But then, things are happening throughout the next day that cause Bart to suspect that he really did lose his soul. So he sets out to retrieve it. He approaches Milhouse, he attempts to buy his soul back, and Milhouse refuses to return it for less than $50. That night, Bart goes to bed and has a nightmare about being the only child in Springfield who does not have a soul. When Bart wakes, he launches a desperate, all-out attempt to get the piece of paper back from Milhouse, who has traded it to the comic book guy. Bart runs to the comic book store to try to get his soul back. Comic book guy tells Bart that he no longer has that piece of paper, but he won't tell him who he sold it to. Bart heads back home, defeated. Back in his room, he prays to God for his soul. And suddenly, a piece of paper with the words, "Bart Simpson's soul floats down from above." Bart discovers that Lisa had purchased the piece of paper. Lisa then explains different philosophers' opinions on the human soul and tells Bart that she hopes he has learned his lesson. That night, when Bart goes to bed, Bart dreams that he and his soul are having fun together, playing pranks with the children of Springfield. The end. Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo! So Milhouse expressed his belief about souls, an idea that Bart did not believe at first, but he started to believe that as things happened to him, and he thought maybe that was evidence that Milhouse was right about souls. And some of the things we learned in this episode is that without critical thinking, we can start to take on other people's beliefs, regardless of whether or not we resonate with them. One of the things we learned through our discussions this year is that even in our class, we have different beliefs about things, about people, and about whether or not we have a soul, if heaven and hell exist, the belief in reincarnation, the afterlife. Some really heavy questions. And they engage. And in the end, what we learned in our class this year is that it's okay to believe in different things than your friends. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to check out what you're told. And that there should always be snacks. Okay, thank you.
Wow, thank you all so much. What a joy to hear from our teachers and our children about all that's going on in their classrooms, all that's been happening this year. Honestly, it makes me a little jealous. I kind of want to be hanging out with you guys on Sunday mornings. It's such a special part of our community, and we are just so grateful for all of you. And now, in celebration of our children and youth, I'm going to invite Melanie and Melanie's choir to come forward and share a very special song with us. Melanie, what song are you guys sharing today?
We are doing a song that I wrote called "For All the Children of the World." And the way that all happened was I used to be a conductor for a choir in Oakland, a youth chorus, and I made a song for all the moms. So we probably had 60 moms who got to be in the choir and perform. They were so excited. So you got to be in rehearsal and you got to be in time, and they were just as squirrely as the kids. What can I say? So here's the song. And first of all, I have really missed you. I'm so glad to see all of you. For all the children of the world, no matter where you are, we pray to God to shelter you and keep you safe from harm. And we are praying, we are, for peace now, yes, we are praying, we are, for all. We are praying, we are, for peace now, yes, we are praying, we are, for all the children of the world, no matter where you are. We pray to God to shelter you and keep you safe from harm. And we are ready, we are, to stand up, yes, we are ready, we are, to rise. We are ready, we are, to stand up, yes, we are ready, we are, to rise. For all the children children of the world, no matter where you are. We pray to God to shelter you and keep you safe from harm. Yes, choir. Sing. Nice.
This morning, we want to recognize our teachers for all the amazing work they've done for our community this year. And I did not give you a heads up, but I would like for all of the teachers, whether you served as a regular RE teacher this year or whether or not you filled in as a substitute last minute when I sent you an email begging, if you would please join me up here so that we can thank you, I would greatly appreciate it. Come on, be brave. Okay. The great Quaker activist and educator Parker Palmer once said the following about teaching: "The courage to teach is the courage to keep one's heart open in those very moments when the heart is asked to hold more than it is able, so that teacher and student and subject can be woven into the fabric of community that learning and living require." There is no doubt that all kinds of teaching require both courage and compassion, and our religious exploration teachers here at EUUC certainly embody those characteristics. As you've just heard, religious education at EUUC is a place where our teachers foster communities of care and curiosity through the dedication of their time and talent in our classrooms. This program, which nurtures the next generation of Unitarian Universalists, simply would not be possible without our teachers' dedication and care. We could not be more grateful for all they give to help our children and our whole multi-generational community thrive. And now, in recognition of our teachers, we have flowers. But I would like to invite the kids to come forward to Irene at the rug and get some flowers that you can then pass out to your teachers. All right? Come on up, kids. Awesome. Did everybody get a turn? I think so. Rev Natalie wants to pass out some flowers too. All right. And from me also, thank you guys. You make this job fun. You and the kids make this whole year, this whole job that I do, a very fun job. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And we would be remiss, Irene, don't go too far. We would be remiss if we did not recognize our staff in the Office of Religious Exploration, Alana and Irene. Wait. We are so grateful for you both and for all you do to help this community and this program thrive. It is such a tremendous gift and honor and joy to work with you all. So thank you so much for your dedication, your time, your adaptability, your joy, your energy and creativity. We could not be more grateful for you. Thank you so much, friends. All right, and now that we've had a chance to celebrate our teachers, we're going to take a little time together to engage in our shared practice of placing our stones into our shared bowl of water to hold all that is on our hearts and minds this morning. A kind word, like a thoughtful act, like a pebble dropped in water, sends ripples out into the world. Should you wish to make a promise or let go of one, remember someone or release a bit of pain, forgive yourself or someone else, or otherwise mark some important event or occasion, in a moment, I'll invite you to come forward and place your stones in this bowl, mingling the ripples of your intentions with the ripples of others in this community. And on this very special day, as we celebrate religious exploration, our children and youth and teachers, and all the adults who make our religious exploration possible, I also invite you to consider placing a stone to represent your hopes and your dreams for our future generations and for the world that they will inherit. So as the music goes, we'll invite you to come on forward through these side aisles, to place the pebble in the water, and then return to your seats through the center. I will begin by dropping one pebble for all those whom we wish were here with us today, and another for all those who wish they were here, and today a third for the hopes for a better future for our children that we all carry in our hearts.
As we walk on this path, may we know we are always loved. May we know in our hearts that we are held so close. May we know. May we know, Every moment we are held up in love. Every moment we are lifted high. May we know that we are always held. May we know we're always loved. May we walk in light, may we walk in love, may we walk in peace always. May we know we are held, always held in the palm of love. In our hearts we know as we move through each day, we are held in every way, we are known in every way, we are loved. May we know, may we remember, may we know we are held each day in every way. May we know. May we know we are loved every day, every way. May we know. May we remember we are loved. We are held in the arms of grace. May we know, may we remember. We are light, we are love. We are light, we are love. Remember. Remember, you are held every day, every way, in love, in grace, every day, always held in love.
May it be so. Amen.
If you are new to our congregation, you will notice that we do not take up a collection for the operations of our congregation. We chose many years ago to support our congregation by making generous pledges of financial support that we pay month by month, year by year. Instead, our Sunday offering is dedicated to going out into the world to support organizations doing good works that align with and extend the mission of this congregation, gathering together, nurturing the Spirit, living our vision of a just and sustainable world. The June cause of the month is the Pink Haven Coalition. Pink Haven is a collective organization and individuals who are committed to trans liberation and joy and to growing community defense, mutual aid, and alternative systems of care for gender diverse people. The need is great. Last month, the Seattle LGBTQ Commission requested that Mayor Katie Wilson declare a civil state of emergency due to an influx of transgender and queer individuals relocating from conservative states, which is straining local housing, food, and mental health resources. National data shows that 84% of transgender and non-binary people have made major life decisions, such as moving, since November 2025, due to state policies causing some Seattle support organizations to face a depletion of resources by the end of the summer. Right now, in the Western Washington area, Pink Haven has kin staying in private homes, a tiny village, and a cooperative housing situation. They need support for housing costs and mutual aid funds that support people until they can be established in new careers and in their new homes. This is our second time supporting this organization. We are using our donations again because of the current need. Thank you to Carolyn for bringing this organization back to our attention. You may donate using the QR code or go to the EUUC website and click Donate. For those of you here in the building, there are baskets out in the narthex through the doors underneath the screen on the wall. And as always, thank you for your generous donation. Friends, if you're here in Chapman Hall this morning, you are welcome to gather with us and socialize after the service. Please go out the double doors at the back of this hall, grab a hot beverage, and join us for coffee hour. We'll be here out in the narthex where you get your hot drink, and out on the playground with the kids of all ages. Today is also our first Sunday lunch, so we invite everyone to stay and share a meal together. At this meal, we'll have cake to celebrate the end of the RE year, and following lunch, we invite those who are interested to stick around for our conversation with the transitions team about multi-generational community here at EUUC. Finally, we give thanks to all who make this Sunday service and the work of this congregation possible. We are so grateful for you. And now for the releasing of the flame.
Friends, please join me in the words on our screens as we release the flame of our burning chalice. We release this flame, but not the light of truth. We release this flame, but not the warmth of this community. We release this flame, but not the fire of our commitment. These we will carry in our hearts until we meet again. Friends, go forth from this time and place, holding on to the spirit of joy that we find in multi-generational communities, in singing together, in the hope of a better world that someday still could be if we work to help make it so. The service begins as our service ends. Go in peace, practice love. Amen. And Melanie.
I'm hugging each and every one. Can you see? You gotta hold everybody. We gotta hold everybody up. We gotta hold everybody. We gotta hold everybody up. Hold everybody up, up, up. Hold everybody. Hold everybody. Hold everybody up. And then we clap. And then we go. Just because you look like you and I look like me, it doesn't mean we can't be friends. You're not my enemy. So we gotta hold everybody. We gotta hold everybody up. We gotta hold everybody. We gotta hold everybody up. Hold everybody up, up. Hold everybody up, up, up. Hold everybody up. Hold everybody up. And then we clap and we go. People all around the world sometimes feel so sad. But when others show they care, well, things don't seem so bad. So we gotta hold everybody. What? Hold everybody up. Well, we gotta hold everybody. We gotta hold everybody up. Hold everybody. Hold everybody. Hold everybody. Hold it. Here's the big lesson. We thank people. We go, thank you, Reverend Dr. King, for showing us what love can bring. Thank you, Madiba, for lifting up South Africa. We gotta hold everybody. What? We gotta hold everybody up. Well, we gotta hold everybody. We gotta hold everybody up, hold everybody up, hold everybody up, hold everybody up. Big finish. Hold everybody up.